everything we need to know about new Terminators and the T-800. Okay. Now, this is a movie web article. I have talked a little bit about Terminator, as I call her, the Whaminator, the new one. That I initially thought maybe they won't do that. Maybe they won't go all Looney Tunes with their marketing. But no, Tim Miller, the director, did call us all a bunch of names. Last week? I want to say last week. It was recently. I made a video about this recently. It's pretty fresh in my memory. And he did call us all a bunch of names and said that we would all what did he call us? Well, he said we would all be upset over the casting changes or the casting choices or whatever. Yeah, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Tim Miller and MovieWeb? What are you guys going to do to sell me on this movie that I've already been insulted by the director for? Gee, I wonder what is he going to do? Is he going to, like, buy me a ticket and drive me there? Because that might be the only way I would go and see this now after what he said. Let's just take a look at this. Terminator Dark Fate director Tim Miller doesn't think people are going to be ready for Arnold Schwarzenegger's T-800. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Where have we heard this? We've heard a lot of this. The best example I can think of is when Mark Hamill said, it's a very different Luke Skywalker than people are expecting. Same thing with Star Trek Discovery, Star Trek Picard. Oh, it's a very different Picard. It's a very different sort of Star Trek. People aren't going to be expecting this. Last Jedi comes to mind. People aren't going to be expecting this. Yeah, that usually means you're going to change something that shouldn't have been changed, just in the name of making a buck off of a franchise that you have no passion for and have nothing left to say with. Just for what? For marketing? Just to turn a quick profit before what? Hollywood goes under? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like they're doing whatever they can to get their last little bit of cash out of us. And I know I spend more money on YouTubers, on Super Chats, than I do on Hollywood anymore. Because I get less insults from YouTubers, right? I really do. We've seen very little of Schwarzenegger's iconic cyborg in the promotional material for the upcoming sequel, but fans are hoping that will change this weekend when Miller and crew take over Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con. In addition to the original T-800, Dark Fate features a new Terminator along with a human-machine hybrid, and Miller shared some information about both of them. Is this where you're going to attack us and call us names again? Tim Miller is pretty sure fans aren't expecting what he and James Cameron have done with Terminator Dark Fate. And that's a problem. And that's a problem when people are not expecting... We kind of just expect a good movie at this point. Or I think we're... to be even more pessimistic here, I think we're just expecting a crap movie that we're going to get insulted for not seeing. I think that's what I'm expecting. At the end of the day, that's what I expect out of Hollywood, is a movie I didn't want to see in the first place and a bunch of articles calling me a basement-dwelling man-baby or something. This goes for the latest cast additions and Arnold Schwarzenegger's T-800. I don't think people will be ready for what Arnold has become either, because it's very different. Red flag. That's a huge red flag. Look at Jake Skywalker. Look at Jean-Luc Picard, or whatever the crap they're doing with him in the Picard series. We keep seeing these changes to iconic characters. Stop. For the love. Stop. Just stop. I'm tired of this. Just stop changing these characters so drastically, or let the franchises go. Because these franchises are what? Did people really care anymore? Like, I haven't really been excited for a Terminator movie since the second one. Yeah, the second one that I saw in the theater when I was a kid, by the way. I know, don't take your kids to see R-rated movies, blah, 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 who cares? What exactly that means is unclear. Oh, it's clear to me that they're going to do something like what? Be disrespectful, be disgraceful to him. He's going to be drinking Terminator oil, Terminator juice right from the crotch of a Terminator, right? Or right from the butthole. Is that what's going to happen? He's going to be drinking Terminator juice or fluid or something right from the butthole of another Terminator. Because they can't disgrace the franchise anymore. I would laugh if I didn't actually think that was what would be happening. They're going to do something. To take a shot at him, something. I don't think people will be ready for what Arnold has become either, because it's very different. What exactly that means is unclear, but it's definitely intriguing. As for Gabrielle Luna's updated Terminator character, Miller has this to say. There is this new future because of what Sarah did at the end of Terminator 2, and is worse than ever. And that gives us the opportunity. This is another person that starts every sentence with "and," isn't it? That gives us the opportunity for these new characters. Is it Gabriel? Is it Gabriel Luna? I said Gabriel. Sorry, Gabriel comes from something that is not Skynet, but is like Skynet. And Mackenzie comes from something that Kyle Reese and the Resistance did. I tried to keep Gabriel a bit grounded while still interesting. I feel that his new weapons and abilities are right for our times, but not so ridiculous that it just turns into a visual effects superfest. That I'm okay with. But at the same time, some of these movies tend, like, the trailer looks a little cheap. Not gonna lie, it looks a little cheap. Like, I want more practical effects. But at the same time, you know, if you're giving me something that looks like it was made in 1996, maybe you need to give us a little bit better. I don't know what I'm talking about here. I don't know. I'm just nitpicking. Ignore that last thing. Terminator fans have wondered how the upcoming sequel will tackle the future after Sarah Connor helped to take down Skynet in Terminator 2. Terminator Dark Fate will take care of this issue by revealing a new threat. Yeah, spoilers if you guys don't want to know. I should have said that at the beginning. I think I did on another take of this, and then I just completely stumbled because I heard the lawn work being done outside, which may have a contingency plan for Skynet in the event that something catastrophic happened. As for Mackenzie Davis's Grace character, she's not a full cyborg. Instead, she's something much different, which with a lot more depth, Tim Miller explains. Oh, so like the Sam Worthington one in Terminator Salvation. That movie was so memorable. The behind-the-scenes drama of Christian Bale yelling at a crew member is more memorable for me than Terminator Salvation was. But yeah. At the same time with Mackenzie's character, I really liked her origin story. We did an earlier writer's room, and Joe Abercrombie came up with her as this super soldier from the future. But it comes at a cost to be one of those people. They're the first people to die. They're the shock troops who protect the rest of humanity, and her readiness to sacrifice is really an interesting way to come at a character. Terminator 2 will feature Terminator 2 featured Linda Hamilton turning her body into a fighting machine. I cannot read today. I'm sorry. Which was a big deal at the time. The same can be said for what Mackenzie Davis has done to prepare for Terminator Dark Fate. She always kind of looked like that, though. She was always super skinny. Tim Miller had this to say about why Davis was perfect for the part of Grace in the sequel. It would be easy to go, okay, you're going to get some woman who's an ex-MMA fighter or all about fitness and fighting. But I knew that she really had to connect because Sarah, in a lot of ways, is broken. And I knew the audience would relate a lot to what had happened to humanity's future. And as you'll see in the film, the audience has to really feel for Grace by the end of it. And so I knew first and foremost she had to be a great actor, and Mackenzie is definitely that. She's fine in everything I've seen her in. I just don't like the way they're marketing this movie. I don't like it when they take shots at fans and viewers or potential customers. I just don't like that. What about Arnold? They're still not mentioning him. They're just saying, oh, viewers are going to be shocked. I don't care about anybody else in the movie. Where's John Connor? Where's Arnold? What are you doing to him? Nothing. No John Connor. Is it true? Did he actually die? So they're not giving us anything. They're just giving us the one warning of Arnold's going to be very different in this. Arnold's Terminator is very, very, very different in this. Warning, stay away. They're probably gonna disgrace him somehow. They're probably gonna take shots at how he's outdated and he's a dinosaur or a relic of the past or something. They will probably take shots at him some way, somehow. And I'm not looking forward to that. I'm really, really not, because I'm tired of this anti-established characters trend in Hollywood. Stop taking shots at our existing characters. Especially the men. I mean, I'm serious. Stop it. I'm tired of it. If the times have changed to where movies like Terminator or James Bond or any of these movies are outdated, make something new. Oh, wait, you can't because the new stuff doesn't get anybody's butt in the theater. So you have to play on our nostalgia. And not only that, you have to play on our nostalgia and then beat down everything we loved about that. I'm tired of it. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!